Welcome back to our channel, Just Immigration News. Texas Republican wants legal status for some undocumented migrants. A new and unexpected debate is emerging from Texas, where a Republican lawmaker is signaling a willingness to challenge the Trump administration's hardline immigration stance, at least when it comes to the construction industry. Representative Monica de la Cruz, who represents Edinburgh and much of South Texas, is reportedly preparing to press federal officials to explore legal options that would allow undocumented migrants to work lawfully in U.S. construction. Her proposal reflects mounting pressure from local builders who say immigration enforcement has pushed the industry to the brink. A visa model inspired by agriculture. According to reports, de la Cruz plans to meet with officials at the U.S. Department of Labor to examine whether a construction-specific visa program could be developed. The idea draws inspiration from the existing H-2A agricultural worker visa, which allows foreign nationals to work seasonally in U.S. farming operations. By adapting a similar framework for construction, de la Cruz believes the industry could stabilize its workforce while maintaining legal compliance. In closed-door meetings with industry leaders, she reportedly made it clear that her role in Washington is to advocate for South Texas, even when that advocacy challenges her own party's administration. Why this moment matters? The proposal comes at a time of deep frustration across Texas's booming construction sector. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has arrested more than 9,100 individuals in South Texas over the past year, according to local reporting. These actions are part of the administration's aggressive mass deportation strategy, which has intensified worksite enforcement. For builders, the impact has been immediate and severe: stalled projects, rising costs, and shrinking labor pools. Builders sound the alarm. Mario Guerrero, executive director of the South Texas Builders Association, said construction leaders used a recent meeting with de la Cruz to voice concerns about their rights and responsibilities when ICE officers target job sites. The message was clear: uncertainty is paralyzing the industry. One business leader described the situation as a full-blown labor crisis, warning that continued enforcement without legal alternatives could derail economic growth across the region. We've reached a tipping point. Ruben Mercado Jr., president and owner of Ipsum General Contractors, LLC, has spent more than 3 decades in construction. He says the consequences of federal enforcement have now reached a breaking point. Many undocumented workers, Mercado explained, are choosing to stay home out of fear of deportation. The result is a severe labor shortage that affects project timelines, operational costs, and overall profitability. To compensate, companies are often forced to hire inexperienced workers at higher wages, individuals who may lack the skills required for complex construction tasks. This, Mercado says, has strained payrolls and reduced efficiency across the board. Growing bipartisan momentum. Despite the political tensions surrounding immigration, there is increasing bipartisan interest in creating legal work pathways for migrants to help fill critical labor shortages. Lawmakers from both parties have acknowledged that enforcement alone cannot sustain industries that rely heavily on immigrant labor. De la Cruz herself recently introduced the Fair Wages for Farm Workers Act, which aims to modernize and streamline the H-2A program. The bill would reform wage calculations and allow immigration authorities to process petitions more efficiently. Congress eyes expansion beyond agriculture. Meanwhile, Representative Lloyd Smucker of Pennsylvania has introduced broader legislation targeting non-agricultural labor shortages. His proposal, the Essential Workers for Economic Advancement Act, would create a new H-2C visa for essential industries such as construction. Modeled after the H-2B seasonal program, the visa would apply to jobs that remain unfilled for at least 3 months in regions with low unemployment. While the bill has been referred to several House committees, it has yet to advance toward a vote. The road ahead. As labor shortages collide with strict enforcement, de la Cruz's proposal highlights a growing reality: economic sustainability may require immigration solutions that balance law, labor, and local prosperity. Whether Washington is ready for that shift remains the unanswered question, but the pressure from the ground up is no longer ignorable. That's it for today's video. Please remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss future updates. What do you think about this topic? Thank you for watching all the way to the end. We hope you found this information helpful. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.